nation is in the worst recession in decades, but as Americans have less money to spend, brand name drug prices are up, way up.
We're starting to see evidence of arteries, for example, thickening of arteries in 8-year-olds. That's similar to what we used to see in 45-year-olds.
2/3 of American adults are seriously overweight or obese. That's a 150% increase in just the last 30 years.
Nobel Prize research discovered that a high-quality arginine supplement creates nitric oxide. It relaxes the arterial wall, smooths the vessel lining, resists plaque, and diminishes the risk of heart attack or stroke. I was 14 when my father had his big stroke, and I still recall walking into the room, seeing the man I admired most in the world in an oxygen tent, paralyzed on his left side. This experience changed the course of my life. From then on, I was determined to learn everything I could in order to prevent this type of heartache, and this is why I became a physician.
His accomplishments are extraordinary. His daring to apply laboratory science in a clinical application 20 years ago is remarkable. It's not surprising that the American Diabetes Association recently named him Father of the Year, specifically for, quote, saving more lives than any other physician in the United States, for clinically testing and documenting over 7,000 of his own patient base, for admitting less than 1% of his patients to the hospital, and for not losing one patient to heart attack or stroke in 19 years. As an endocrinologist, where over 85% of his patients are diabetic, there must be something here.
I noticed that I was quickly losing my strength. I could hardly swing the bat, and I felt like my age had finally gotten the best of me. I started taking Pro-Arginine Plus, and I love it. My range of motion is back, I have fantastic endurance, and I can hit the ball almost as hard as I used to.
I started taking Pro-Arginine Plus, and my high liver enzymes that were off the chart went back to normal. My triglycerides went from about 900 to 200. My blood pressure dropped from 157/92 to 122/78. My sexual function improved, I lost 30 pounds, and I have more energy than I've had in a long, long time.
I am the biggest skeptic, but since taking Pro-Arginine Plus, I haven't suffered with heart palpitations or had acid reflux in months. I love it.
I've suffered from hypoglycemia all my life. I've had very serious episodes of hypoglycemia where I suffer from blackouts, but thanks to Pro-Arginine Plus, I no longer suffer from the symptoms of hypoglycemia.
He tenido 3 ataques al corazón.
I've had 3 heart attacks and 4 stents placed in my arteries. I worked hard to prevent future attacks. 90 days ago, I began to take Pro-Arginine Plus, and after taking a blood analysis, my cardiovascular health has become better than ever.
I will live, and I will live well.
According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, the healthcare industry is the fastest growing industry in the world. It is represented by 750,000 physicians in the United States. It has a U.S. market share of $2.2 trillion. It employs 1 in every 11 U.S. residents. And considering 2010 is being considered the most pivotal year in healthcare, and we have a product based on Nobel Prize winning science that has been clinically proven to address major health issues positively, there is tremendous opportunity for us all.